Hello, beautiful family. This is Building the Legacy brick by brick. As you all know, my name is Gerald Addy. On this channel, we talk about the three aspects of wealth building in no particular order, which is real estate, starting your own business, and of course, investing in the stock market. I have been away from the camera here and creating YouTube videos here for a little while. As you guys are looking around, if you can see here in this shot in particular, I have renovated the eviction home entirely, and I've been in the process of creating this video to show you guys the work that's been done here. And it's been somewhat of a hassle, but I am working through it, and I'm just at the end of it. But I've been away from you guys for a little while now. I wanted to get back on the camera and check in and see how you guys doing, update you on some of the things that are happening in my life, and just, let you know that we are going in the direction we've always said we're going to go in, which is building a legacy brick by brick and creating a legacy for our families. And for those of you who do not know, as I've always said here, I am a licensed financial advisor. And for over 10 years, I've worked as a licensed financial advisor, approximately 10 years. I've worked as a licensed financial advisor. And it's a passion of mine. Helping people is a passion of mine. Helping people to create something beyond themselves has always been a passion of mine. So that's some of the reasons why I've created this channel. But as I was saying here just now, I've been removed somewhat from YouTube because God has been blessing me in other areas as well. For those of you who are not aware, my account is growing on TikTok, and it's growing very rapidly. I have a TikTok account that I'm going to include in this video. It is just my name. Just search my name, Gerald Addy. Everything is Gerald Addy. You're going to find my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook. Make sure to follow me on those other avenues as well. There are other areas that you can be able to stay in touch and stay updated, on my life and what is going on. And before I digress here, you guys can see this is I think this is a little over 2.5 months now. My hair has grown tremendously and it continues to grow. So the procedure has worked. It's been a blessing and all of those things. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that we have an extended family here on TikTok. It's a major family that has grown exponentially. It's a blessing. I'm just excited to have you all merge into one as we all continue to support each other and build a legacy together brick by brick. I will continue to have content coming out. As I've always said here, for me, I have a conviction in what I do, and it's been evident in the blessings that God has continued to instill in my life as time has passed here. And those of you who have followed this story, you remember during the times when I was struggling, when I was dealing with my pain, my struggles, people were attacking me online, and I was struggling from those things. When I was dealing with pain, what I did was I went to the gym while I prayed very often. But I worked out because I needed to fortify my body. See, mentally, I'm strong. But what happens is when you're enduring through a lot, your body withers away. And so I had to make sure I fortify my body. And I don't want you guys to miss those important steps along my journey. I want you to see what this is really about. It's not about bashing anybody. I don't have any energy to bash anybody. What I have energy for is standing in my truth and representing who I am. And that's essentially what I've continued to do here on this channel as I tell this story. And as I continue to show you, not only by telling this story, but I've also wanted to show you the grace of God. I wanted to show you when I was down and things were crazy in my life. And I want to show you the beauty in my life now and show you the presence of God that has blessed me tremendously and the grace of God that is upon me as a chosen individual. So that's what this channel is about. I have always been an overcomer in my life. This is not the first trial and tribulation I've endured, although it is to this magnitude the largest, the most difficult I've endured and overcome, which is very important, And I want you guys to see the steps that God, allowed me to take as I endured through these things and how I was able to change my trajectory of my life to be here today. Because if you go back to those videos, this is a woman who was plotting to have me thrown in jail, and she was doing everything to have me thrown in jail. Everything. People who are narcissistic, they hate to be shamed. Whenever they are shamed or they feel rejected, they're gonna go the extra mile to destroy you. And this is documented. This is true. And as you can see on YouTube, all of the thousands of videos that were made about me to destroy me. But as I told those people, I said, stay tuned and watch me rise again. See, when you're chosen, you're very clear on who you are. You don't have any doubts. And I hate to sound, if I sound any way It doesn't quite reassure you that, this is me letting you know that the grace of God is sufficient for us. That as you have noticed through all of these struggles, I want you to see me overcome and stand strong. That's what's important. I am not broken. I am strong. I want you to see the strength and see the grace of God that comes with the strength. You see, when you're doing the right things, right, it may seem wrong in the eyes of others, but over time, you will start to see the grace of God being multiplied in your life. And that should reassure you that you're doing the right thing. You got to look for signs. When you're on the journey and that's your vision, your journey is alone, is lonely. So all you can look at are the signs you can see that reassures you that you're on the right path. So young men, young women out there, I want you to pay attention to my story very, very carefully. I want you to see that I was very, very low at my lowest points. But I want you to see that even at my lowest points, I was strong as an ox. Strong. Go back to the videos. Watch me worship. Watch me strong. Watch me, my voice not shaking. Undeterred. Having a focus. I don't want you to miss the journey. You cannot miss the journey. Pay attention to the journey. When you see me stumping this woman the way I have, with the level of energy that I have exerted into it, it's because I know I have won. I feel dominant. And when you have that power over your enemies, you stump them. You have to stump them. I'm a reader. I read books. I'm sorry. There are people before me who's done great things. And I like to see what they do. And you don't let your enemy survive when you have them in a chokehold. You just don't. And, I have this woman in a chokehold. And I'm going to make sure she passes out. And that's essentially what I was doing. That's my principle. That's what I'm about. That's what makes up Gerald. You understand? That's who I am. And I wouldn't change that for anything. But I wanted to let you guys know that God has shown me again why my direction, why my vision is only for me to see. And why I should not quit. Why I shouldn't stop doing what I believe is right. Which is why he continues to give me signs and wonders in my life. I love who I am now, more than ever before. Thank you all for following this channel. This is Building a Legacy brick by brick. I look forward to what life has to unfold for us. I look forward to growing with you. And let's build a legacy together, brick by brick. Thank you very much. My name is Gerald Addy. Make sure to subscribe. Let's go. Thank you.